We all pray with you this morning. All embracing and living God, we thank you for this day. I ask that you open our hearts and open our minds, and that we may be the receptors of the words that are spoken. May we not only hear the words this morning, but may you mold and transform and help guide us through these words spoken here this morning. Let these words come to life. And I ask now that you would touch my lips of clay and mold them into the words that need to be spoken this day, and the words that come from my mouth, and the meditations that come from each and every one of our hearts. May this be ever acceptable to you, loving God, who is our strength, our Creator, and our Redeemer. Amen. So when I was last with you a couple weeks ago, we ended a sermon series called VIP, Vibrant, Inclusive, Progressive. And that series took us on a journey, first teaching us how to become the vibrant church we know as MMCC. We further journeyed and looked at how the power of inclusive love took us to places and heights that we don't normally go sometimes in our lives. And then we followed our progressive footsteps, letting God take us out into the world, showing us just how we can be progressive through our justice. Not only here in the church, but out in the community. And last week, Mark Mickelson, who was with you, brought everything together by putting a nice little bow on the entire package and bringing us deeper within ourselves, unfolding how we are God's servants. And not just when we feel like it, we are God's servants being on call 24/7. And this morning, we begin a series called Be. And over the next few weeks, we are going to use this series to remind us, rather engage us or re-engage us, what it is to be community and to be. To be MMCC, to be radical, to be progressive, to be inclusive. And what it really means to be authentic, to be generous, I can't get the word out, and what it means just to be. I must say that when the worship team and I planned this series, I didn't realize the potential and the potential impact that it may have or can have, especially after being at General Conference for an entire week. During the past week, it was a time for so many of us to reflect on all those bees in our life. And not just as individuals, not even as a single congregation, but who we really are as MCC worldwide. And during that, it let us have deep conversation. And for the first time in 48 years, we have a statement of faith that is really who MCC is. And through all of the discussions and arguments and disagreements with wording and things like that, the pastors of all of the other congregations somewhat came together for once. We came together in unity to see where those words will take us. And I think the best part of it is that now that that's in place, it also lets us be the MMCC that we are, to take those words and to be the vibrant, inclusive, progressive body that we are. But even more so, it was a chance to see what our relationship was with God. And it's dynamic with God. And not just that same old relationship that we think we have with God.